Hello everyone, welcome to MC Eternal 2. This is episode 24 of our Let's Play series for Minecraft Java, and in this episode we are going to be acquiring quartz, because I want to put my create stuff together. So, I did some research and then I remembered that, because I didn't find anything, but then I remembered because I was like, I know I've gotten quartz before without going to the nether. And I don't know why I didn't think of it, but villager trades. Yep, villager trades. So a mason trades quartz at the very end. So I've leveled up a mason. And we are going to buy the quartz from him. But first I want to contain him in a jar, so we're just waiting for everybody to go to bed. Alright, so what we're going to do is start this going, and should be able to just contain this guy. And we're golden. Now we have a mason, and I can take my table back. So we have the ability to get quartz anytime we want to. But keep in mind, it's only because we actually had villagers, and also because we started thermal. If you haven't started thermal yet, then you might want to, because that's how you're going to get your quartz. Okay, we're going to dump this stuff off in the R's room, and we will continue on with our creation. So this has already run out of charcoal. But that's okay. So, to make our deployers, we're going to need 4 of these. So we're going to need some sandpaper. We're going to need to make some rose quartz. And we're going to need some iron plates. So sandpaper is really easy to make. We'll just make 4. That should be sufficient. So you need 4 bits of sand, 4 paper, and you just combine them together and it makes sandpaper. Okay? So then we're going to need our nether quartz, which our pulverizer is destroying. Alright, well I didn't know it was going to do that. So we have quartz dust now in case we need it for anything. And it looks like I can't crush this down, but I might be able to melt it. And then turn it back into blocks. Let's try that. We'll just dump it in here and see if it'll allow us to turn it into blocks. Yeah. We're going to be able to turn it back into blocks. So you can buy the pillars and use your Tinker's Construct smelter to smelt it into regular blocks, and then your crusher will turn it into nether quartz. So that's a way around that. So it looks like this thing can produce the quartz dust also. So just be aware. We're going to need our redstone blocks. Because we're going to need a whole bunch of redstone. Alright, so this is how you make that. You put this right here, and you do this, and you make those. Then you take off your shield, and you put the sandpaper, and you just right click, hold it down, and it sandpapers down everything. Alright. So now that you got that, you can put the sandpaper up because you're done with it. Put these in our resource chest. So, once you have those, then you're going to need just an iron plate. So we need 3 of these. But we're going to make all of them because we're going to need them for other stuff too. So we'll just make them all. So we need 4 for the deployers. So we have to make the hand, right? So this is going to require brass sheets. Each hand requires 4, so we need 12 brass sheets. So we'll need that. Let's go get our brass. We made brass in the smeltery. That's a way to bypass the need to have the blaze burners. Stick this down in our resource chest. Okay, so we need 4 of these. Why are you not working? Why are you not working? Oh, probably because I did it wrong. Alright, there we go. So we got our touchy-feely guys, and we're going to need some casings. And voila! We have our deployers. So, the deployers are the guys that are going to be planting I'm gonna have to make some more wood log thingies because it's not tall enough. I'll just take a few. Put this back. Alright, so oh, that wasn't brilliant, was it? Alright. So our deployers go like this. Let's not sneak. No sneaking. I wonder if I can place them a different way. Like, can I put them like this? No, not like that. Like this. There we go. That's the way we want to do it. Like that. That way we can see the organizer. So these are our saplings. And we're going to give one sapling to each one and put the rest in this barrel. Now it'll take a little while for it to get steam going, right? It'll take a little bit. Because I only have 12 saplings, so should be fine. So now that we have this, we're going to glue it all together with our glue. So I grab this and go like that, and then across. Dead spaces like that are bad. We don't want dead spaces. So like that. And like that. And like that. And that should be golden. Let's see if it turns. Yep, it turns. Nope, it's not turning. Why are you not attaching? There. Now it should show as one entity. That's what you want. You want it all to turn together. Like that. Okay, so now we have that. I got to fill this in with dirt. Like so. Well, except for him. There. So, now, remove these lights, because they're in the way. But we should be golden now, I think. So you can put lights on these little blocks to light it up like that, but don't have any in the tree area because it'll disrupt the trees. So there. Now we see if it works. It should work just fine. Every time it comes around, it'll and it shouldn't put any saplings in yet. Oh, I can already see a problem. Because I missed it. This right here needs to go right here instead. Like that. There. Now I gotta re-put all these back in. So that, that, and that. Put that in there. There. That should be fixed. So get rid of him. Get rid of these guys. There. Oh, but we didn't glue him. So we have to glue him. So you to there. And you should be all hooked up now. Right. No. I'm gonna have to undo it. So you to there. And then all the way across. No. No. I forgot how to stop it. Punch it with the glue in hand. Did that work? Okay, I think that worked. Alright, so redo him all the way down to, actually, so if I click you and then I select that, did that work? Yes. Okay, so we should be okay now. Should be, in theory. I'll have to wait for it to come back around. No, don't put a light. There. All right. Now, let's grow a tree. Is that all the bone meal I have? And get some down by the mob farm. Very nice. All right, this looks good. It's not supposed to put in the saplings there, but all right. So that one grew on its own. So this inner ring shouldn't have one, it looks like. No. Take it. So we might have to make one more saw and one more deployer. We are getting apples, so that's really nice. Okay. Thinking we should probably make another saw and another deployer. So it's doing its thing. So that's good. It is working. I made it tall enough that we can get the tall oaks, which is really good for saplings. But I'm thinking we really do need to have another deployer and another saw. So... I'll be back. I'm going to go press these real quick. Alright, I'm back. So what we're going to do is make some more stuff up. So we're going to make him. We're going to make that. And we're going to make another saw. Okay. And we're going to need the glue again, but we can put this stuff up. To reduce inventory bloat here. Alright, so we're going to have to stop him. Stop him right there. Remove that. So this guy, we want to be facing like this. No, not like that. We want him to be facing like that. No. See if it'll let me put it right there. Just like that. You'll see why. And then we're gonna take this guy and tell him to do oak saplings. Sapling, 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 and I need another sapling. Okay. Not seeing anybody in there. Okay. So, now get our glue. And glue him. And connect him. And that should be all we have to do. I'll get him on the next pass. Actually, I guess I could do it right now. No, not enough time. So, there. All right. So that should work. We should make the most of all the space we have now, and it should be fine. Very nice. Okay. Now that we have that going, now we need to figure out how we're going to get the I don't want those. Now we have to figure out how to get the charcoal situated, right? So initially we're going to want a sorter, and we're going to want to come from this. So we're going to have to dig out this and we're going to have him one more block down. And I could put the glue up now because the tree farm is done. Okay, it's all sorted out. It's all done. We don't need redstone anymore. Now we need to lay out the framework. So this is how we're going to do that. So this guy right here is going to be our initial. We're going to need multiple things to contain this stuff. We're probably going to use barrels because they can hold more than chests. So, yeah, it's coming along. Alright, so we're going to go here. To about like here, and then we're going to go from here to here. Now, one more up. Let's go for broke here. Hold on. Let's do this instead. Let's go from there to here. And then we're going to turn. And this is where all of our storage is going to go. Right here. Right here. Gotta get rid of this. Get out of my inventory. So it's going to come up. It's going to go right here. And then this is our line of storage. Right? And then we're going to turn. And we're going to go this way. And it's going to get truncated. So right here is where... No. We're not going to do that. So this is going to go all the way to the end then. Like that. And then this right here will be our void. This is where we void excess. Yeah, that's how we're going to work this. So this will be our void. So this is where the lava is going to be for the voiding. Perfect. Just like that. That's excellent. So we have to get this set up first. This is the first leg. This is the sorting. So this is, we got to be set up separate. So we're going to need some belts. So, belts is just cooked kelp. So I will be back. I have to gather the kelp and I have to cook it. So I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back and I've got some belts. I also got the lava that we're going to need. Oh, it's not going to work. Too steep, maybe? No? Maybe right there? No? All right, there we go. So we need to go up one more. So we need it to go there. That should do it. There we go. Okay. So from here, we're going to want to extend it this way. I got to get some more of these. So from here to here. And then here to there. That looks right. So from here to here. And then from here all the way down here. Like that. Alright, so these are going to be barrels. So how many are we going to need? What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 different outputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, that looks good. Yeah. That worked nice. Okay, so we got our 3 different outputs. So we gotta, I'll be back. I'm gonna go make some more barrels. Okay guys, I'm back. So I realized that we have wood right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a couple of chests. That's not enough. Alright, so there's our storage drawers. And we can go ahead and put this over here in the wood where it can be used. And we're going to put this back. Just like that. So we're going to need examples in each storage drawer. So we're going to need you, and you, and you, and you. So you, 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 And who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Oh, apples. Thought I grabbed an apple. Okay, apples. Alright, so that looks good. And of course we're going to have to get it rocking and rolling, right? We're going to need power, which we haven't set up yet. Going to go through that wall yonder and attach some stuff to it. Going to make some water wheels behind the wall, I think. So, to get this all set up though, we're going to need some of these lovely things, brass funnels. So we're going to need 5 of them. So we have electron tube, we need 5 polished, and we need, put this in the wood chest because my inventory is like all full now. So put this in here for now, put that in here, put this in here. So we have 2, so we need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And our redstone, of course. And like that. And we need our sandpaper. So it looks like you can do 8 of these with 1 sandpaper. Alright, and now we need 3 plates. And there we go. So, to make our brass funnels, we need dried kelp. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I got the dried kelp. So let's combine this. We need some of this. And we should be able to make these up. So it makes double, so we have extras, which is good. Alright, so now we need to make some filters. We're going to need 5 filters for our system. So it uses nuggies. I don't think I have any nuggies. Make some up real quick. Alright, 5 nuggies. There we go. And put these up. And I can cook these up in a little while. Alright, so now that we got that done, what we want to do is we want to set the filters, right? So we got to grab these guys out again. So one of these guys, one of these guys, one of these guys, one of these guys, and one of these guys. Okay, so you come over here to your filters, and we're going to put these on. Right? So this one is acorns. So I put acorn, and then do that. Next one is wood. So put our wood right here. Do that. And do that. Next one is our saplings. So we put our sapling here. And then put it right there. Next one is sticks. So we put our stick right here. And slap it on there. And then the last one is our apples. So we put our apple on the filter and stick it right there. All right, super. So what's going to happen is these guys are going to come out of here. We need to put just a andesite. Just a regular andesite one will work. We don't need to have a super special one. It just needs to be a regular andesite one. So it's just an andesite alloy and a dried kelp. Since resources are kind of scarce in this pack, we're going to do it this way. This is the frugal way. If it doesn't need a filter on it, then you don't need to have it as the brass ones. Those are only for filters. This is unfiltered because we want everything to dump out, right? Okay, so everything's going to dump out, and then it's going to come along this conveyor belt, and then all of these are going to pick up their corresponding types. And if one of these gets full, this is going to void it, right? So that's our lava void. All right, so now we have to think about the business of making the charcoal. So that means all the stuff out of this guy is going to be put on a conveyor belt. To be honest, I kind of think we should trade the apples out. I think we should trade the apples out for the spot where the wood is, because it'll make it easier to do that. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So this would be the apples. No. Nope. This would be the apples. Alright, so there's our apples. And this is our filter for our apples. Okay. Having this guy on the last makes it easier. So we're going to have him right here. Just because it's easier that way. Because we're going to be picking up his wood. And we're going to be turning it into charcoal. So, to do that, we are going to have a conveyor belt right there. And hopefully it'll let us take it out of the side. I mean, it should, right? How many stacks does this drop out? So it looks like it drops only one at a time. Okay. So we do want to use a brass funnel, even though it doesn't need a filter on it on this one, because we want to tell it how much. Right? I want it to do full stacks of 64. So we're going to put it right here. And then we're going to bring it like this, I think. So let's make a couple more belts real quick. And I need this, and I need this. And I'll take that. And those. All right, so basically what it's gonna be doing is we're gonna come out right here to here, and then we're gonna turn. Hello, we're gonna turn. So we're gonna turn, and then we're gonna go to this depot right here. So this is gonna have a fan. This is going to be our lava. That's going to do all of our fancy dancy smelting. We're going to put that right there because immersive weathering is in this, and it will weather the bars. Usually you can use iron bars, right? But it'll weather the bars, and then the air won't go through it. So we're going to do it like this. So the lava will go right here. This will be a fan. The fan will be set to suck, so it'll suck the air from the lava over the wood. And cook it. So at that point, we're going to need a barrel. Do I have any barrels? Well, I don't, but I can make some. This little holding barrel is just that. It's just a holding barrel. Nothing is going to accumulate in it, or at least it shouldn't. So we're going to put our cute little holding barrel right here on top of this. And then we're going to need an andesite funnel. Actually, no, we should use a brass. That way I can regulate the flow. So we'll use a brass funnel instead. Okay. This is where the fun begins. So we got to bring the charcoal that's made all the way up here. And then it gets dropped in front of fans. And then it flows over the endo flames. So we won't need this setup anymore. This is just temporary. It flows over the endo flames. And depending on the flow, we're going to have little chutes that'll pick up the excess. So at the end of the flow, it'll pick up the excess charcoal and circulate it back into the system. So that's how we're going to work it. So we can set this rudimentarily up right now. Oh, that's not gonna work. There. 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 there, there, there. Probably be easier just to bring it straight, honestly. So let's do that. We'll just bring it straight to like right here. So I haven't worked out this part yet. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But this is all going to be hooked up on belts like this. And then like this. But anyway, you get the point, right? And then we'll have fans blowing the charcoal across and a collection system. Yeah, looks good. All right, guys. I think that's going to be just about it for today. So, it's a lot, but it'll be completely automated and we won't have to mess with it at all. It'll do everything by itself. So, that's awesome. And we'll have a whole bunch of mana, which will be also awesome. So in between episodes, I'm going to dig that wall out behind me and I'm going to put in a few water wheels because we want this to go pretty good, right? But anyway, I had a lot of fun today and I hope you enjoyed this episode and I will see you guys in the next one. You guys take care, okay? Toodles!